Hello and welcome to the Shubh Report, bringing you the top world and US news stories that truly matter to all of us. On September 27th, New York's Central Park turned into a global stage for activism and music as The Weeknd and Shakira headlined the 2025 Global Citizen Festival. The event united artists, policymakers, and activists to promote clean energy access, education equality, and protection of the Amazon rainforest. This event is more than entertainment. It's a global movement reminding people that culture and activism can work hand in hand. For common people, it shows how voices from around the world can drive attention to issues that directly affect lives, from climate resilience to children's education. It's proof that celebrity platforms can amplify causes that might otherwise be overlooked. The UCI Road Cycling World Championships wrapped up this week in Kigali, Rwanda, marking the end of one of the most challenging events in cycling history. Belgium's Remco Evenepoel made headlines by winning his third consecutive time trial world title, while the event itself was praised for its organization and the warm hospitality shown by Rwanda. This was a defining moment for Africa, the first ever World Cycling Championship on the continent. It reflects a growing inclusivity in global sports and a shift toward recognizing new regions for major events. For people around the world, it's about hope, representation, and the opportunities that come with greater global participation, from tourism to investment and youth inspiration. This week, major retailers like Amazon, Target, and Walmart kicked off their early holiday sales, weeks before usual. Analysts say the push is driven by slowing consumer spending and an expected 5% drop in average holiday budgets this year. Online and in-store sales campaigns are now running globally. For everyday families, this means more early deals and discounts, a relief amid high living costs. But it also reflects caution in the global economy. Businesses are adapting to weaker consumer confidence, and early promotions are a way to keep cash flow stable. For shoppers, this could be a good time to plan purchases strategically and save. Now moving on to the top 3 news in the USA. Starting October 1st, 2025, the US government officially shut down after Congress failed to pass a funding bill. Over 800,000 federal employees were furloughed or forced to work without pay. Key agencies, national parks, and several public services are affected, though essential operations like air traffic control and the military remain functional. This directly hits millions of Americans, delaying paychecks, halting benefits, and stalling loan and permit applications. For everyday people, it disrupts travel, taxes, and community programs. If prolonged, it can slow the economy, strain small businesses that depend on federal contracts, and add financial pressure to working families. In cities like San Antonio, local leaders have pledged to keep public services running despite federal funding freezes. They're coordinating with food banks, nonprofits, and financial assistance programs to support furloughed workers. This shows the importance of local resilience. When national systems stall, local authorities often become the first line of support. For citizens, it's a reminder that community level governance can cushion crises and that civic engagement, volunteering, donations, local cooperation truly matters in tough times. On October 3rd, President Trump described the shutdown as an opportunity to push for deep cuts across federal agencies, aiming to shrink government operations permanently. He met with key advisors to identify which agencies could be reduced or privatized. This isn't just about the temporary funding fight. It signals a potential structural change in how the US government operates. For regular Americans, these cuts could impact healthcare access, education programs, and federal aid services. Political polarization also means prolonged uncertainty, which can affect financial markets, investments, and consumer confidence. From New York's music driven activism To Rwanda's historic sports milestone, to the US government shutdown that's testing resilience. These are the global stories shaping our world this week. I'm Shubh, and this is the Shubh Report, bringing you the world, one story at a time.